give us like a countdown of when you recorded.
Oh, we're recording right now.
Oh, we're already recording?
Oh,
I can cut off like when we actually start. So.
No, worry. Hi, hello, everyone, and welcome to Nocturne's Ashes, a mini episode. I am joined right now by Nox and Tyler, and we're going to be delving into the Karina quiet little side adventure that was happening when we last were with you guys. Y'all had just left the Mystics. Maggie is sending you to go meet a contact of theirs because this individual apparently has a task for you. A little bit of a disclaimer for our audience. I'm going to be stuffing my face because I just got off of a 12-hour shift and I look like shit. So I'm sorry in advance, but here we are. So we're just going to kind of jump right on into it. So you guys have just stepped out of the rock. You noticed that the rock had turned solid again. And you guys have been walking for a little bit.
Now I'm trying to remember what exactly she said was the mission. She really was kind of vague about it from what I remember. She was like, oh, you're going to go to this place, do that thing, and yeah, that'll be it. And it's like, oh, great, thanks, Maggie. Appreciate the help.
Yeah, basically, all she told you is you were going to go meet a contact and you would know them when you saw them. That you were going to an old temple.
Didn't really give us a direction, so where are we going, Quiet?
This way feels good. I just start walking.
You just start walking.
I imagine we've got some kind of direction, so, we can kind of head in, like, the whatever point she gave us to head to.
I would assume we just keep going the direction we were going before we ran into the Mystics, because why backtrack? That doesn't make any sense. So
Maggie really didn't give a direction. She just kind of said, go do the thing. Because I remembered how to go back and look.
Me and Maggie got beef.
But yeah, all right. So you guys have been walking for a while, and it's starting to get more dark out. The day is essentially coming to an end. And off in the distance, you see a figure just standing.
Well,
don't like the look of that.
Do you want to stab it, or do you want me to punch it?
Why do we have to immediately resort to violence?
I think we've met randoms today, and they were nice. The ability to find somebody else that is going to be nice is probably pretty slim, but lead the way.
So Karina's just going to kind of cautiously walk up to this person. How close am I at this point?
Since you're going to walk closer, as you walk up to this individual, their back is turned to you currently, and they're wearing very heavy black clothing. Wraps, and it's a cloak, it's hooded, but there's layers. It's hard to kind of make out the true stature of this figure. But one of the first things that you notice is a giant scythe strapped to his back.
Okay. So he has a weapon. It's not drawn.
That matters. So maybe we just yell.
Excuse me.
Without turning around to look at you. So you're who she sent, I?
I'm gonna assume you mean Maggie.
Your assumption would be correct. Karina Vane.
Please don't tell me you're a mystic too.
No, I'm not a mystic. I'm, something else.
Little concerning that you still know my name and you're not a mystic.
For those of us that are connected, we actually know quite more than what the Crimson Ministry would want us to. Isn't that right, Quiet?
I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to just stare.
I'm going to kind of back up a little bit. Maggie set us up?
Maggie didn't set you up, no. Quite frankly, I'm kind of interested in what all she actually told you.
She didn't tell us much. She said, find this person and they'll tell you what to do. So I'm gonna guess that's you.
Yes, that certainly does track for all mags. I have a question for the both of you. Do you believe in fate?
I'm just
No.
I'm gonna exacerbate and like, oh my god. Something else with fate. Fun.
As he asks this question, he draws his scythe. He's still not facing you. And while the two of you respond, he taps a rock beside him. And you both start to feel the ground shake. And a wall slides down on the cliffside.
Not the weirdest thing that's happened today.
Surprisingly, no, it's not.
Take a look. And what do you see? And as you look, there are these two giant statues of what look to be paladins. Don't you do it, camera. Oh, well, here we go. Wee. There's these two giant paladin statues, both with long swords. They're very heavily armored, and they have giant wings protruding from their back, coming up into an arch shape. And at the tip of their wings is a circle. And that design is split into half. Half of it looks almost like you would think the sun would look like. You recognize it as similar to some of the Lathander sigils that you've seen. And the other half is a moon, but not a moon that either one of you are familiar with. It's ancient.
Would we have ever seen this iconography anywhere else?
Nope.
Okay.
Not in either one of your travels. None in any of the books you've read. Nothing. This predates current time. I'll ask you again. Do you believe in fate?
No.
We'll see if that answer still rings true. Mags was right in saying that I needed a task performed. In this temple, on the far side, is a beacon. My associates are camped nearby and are waiting for this signal to initiate something we've had planned for weeks now. But I've already gone through this temple before, and, well, the beacon will only activate once per person, so. If you do this for me, you'll be rewarded very handsomely. Of that I can assure you. And I'll help you get back to the rest of your friends. Crow, Mira, Lyra, Alexios, and even Brother Lucian.
They're all together?
They're all close in proximity at this point.
And they're all alive?
At the current moment.
That's fair. Well, I'm very happy to hear they're still alive. Last I heard, or last I kind of figured after the explosion, we had no idea who made it and who didn't.
Yes, well, running into a trap that was conceived by the Ashen Synod is more than often typically very deadly. Especially when they have Church of the Sunshard backing. I figured that would strike something.
Yeah. Makes me wonder how Brother Lucian's doing.
You're missing something, aren't you, Quiet?
I'm going to continue to not say something, but I am going to take a step forward.
Okay. What's kind of your posture? Are you threatening or
No,
becoming more intrigued into the conversation?
I am purposely giving the posture that I'm intrigued, but actually I am even closer to punching this person than I was a minute ago. Does that make sense? So
Okay.
I'm trying to put on a false push forward.
Okay. We love a good false bravado. I'd keep some of that in store. Believe it or not, I'm not your enemy. I'm actually probably able to point you into the direction to the answers of most of the questions that you both have.
Well, you've answered quite a few in the couple minutes we've been standing here.
You have to give a little to get a little. So, are you both up to this task?
It doesn't seem that hard. Just go through a temple and turn on a beacon. It can't be that hard, right?
Karina, in all your years, first with the tongue and then the ministry, was anything ever as simple as it seemed?
Can a girl not be helpful?
And he just raises an eyebrow.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
I will be here when you return. And he just sits on the ground in a lotus position, laying the scythe across his lap. And he starts to chant in a language that neither one of you recognize. Do either one of you have your character sheets up?
Yeah, I do.
What is your base history? Like,
Just base history?
yeah. It should be intelligence, but then it's a modifier. So, like, do you have a modifier for history?
Yeah, +2.
You have heard a rumor of this. What was yours? Quiet.
+1.
Okay. So you both have heard rumors of dead languages. You know that the language that he is singing it is pre-sundering, but you're not able to exactly pinpoint what language it is. So as you turn and you face the doors, you can almost feel the statues watching you. And as you get closer, they swing open.
Well, I guess we're doing this. I have my daggers. That's all I have. Do you have anything that we can defend ourselves with?
Who are you talking to?
You, quiet. There's nobody else I'd be talking to.
I'm just making sure. I have my fuss. That's usually all I need. But I'm concerned these things are gonna shut as soon as we walk in. Is this like a trapped situation? Like we do this or we're trapped forever? Do we want to ask or do we just want to fucking go? I'm not sure we have much of a choice, but
I don't think we have a choice in the matter regardless. We're trapped here, we're trapped out there. If you really think about it.
I'm going to pick up a rock and I'm going to just throw it into the doorway threshold just to make sure nothing zaps.
Nothing does.
Okay, just making sure.
You hear a faint chuckle from behind you.
All right, yeah, fuck it.
All right, I guess we'll push forward.
Yep.
So as you step into the temple, the doors slam behind you.
Knew it. Fucking called it.
That seems like your assumption was correct.
And
is it dark in here? Is there any sort of light source?
Get into it.
I'm sorry, I was curious. I'm jumping the gun.
And as the doors slam shut and you are enveloped in darkness, after a second, your eyes begin to adjust and you start to see glowing across the walls. Different patterns. But the one that sticks out to you the most are birds.
Like a bunch of different kinds of birds, or the same type of bird over and over?
They're all a raven.
Oh. Do you think this has anything to do with the Raven Queen?
Yeah. I can say pretty sure that's probably what's happening.
Can I roll for perception on anything else in the room?
So, just because we're doing it this way, I'm not going to make you roll.
Okay.
So just tell me that, like, I want to look at, like, the imagery and whatnot. So as you're walking down this long hallway, on either side is a bunch of different hieroglyphics and imagery and paintings, and it kind of clicks in your head that some of these date before the Sundering. You see images of the Raven Queen and Lathander and Seluna and Shar pretty much all over, and you see a keep in one of them. In another, you see werewolves shaking hands with each other. In another, you see somebody taking a drink of something, and then in the next frame, waking up as a werewolf. In another frame, you see people gathered around an altar. And the person in the middle goes from lying down to floating in the air with bats around them. And the next one, you see a child and a phoenix above it. The next one over, you see the same keep again, but this time with a vineyard. The vineyard is oddly familiar to you both. And then the next one, you see what looks like could be Mira, but slightly different.
Can
and
you
the next one,
can you define slightly different? Like, in what way different?
Is it
older.
like the
Okay.
Or is it like
Older.
facial shape, or
Yeah, the facial shape is a little bit different. It's not her. It could be, you would think, maybe a sister or something similar. You're not entirely sure.
Okay.
And she's
I'm gonna break
next
the fourth wall on that one.
It's her mother. No, it's her mother.
Oh, dang it.
For fourth wall.
Dang it, no fourth wall.
Yeah, it's hard to do without, like, actual images. Fuck, where was I? Oh, yeah. In the next frame over, you see a black throne. And Karina, you've seen this throne before. You know this throne.
Uh-huh.
You guys keep walking.
Actually, for a second, I think I'd like to, like, walk. I mean, we're gonna continue forward. There's no reason to just, like, flat stop. But I think that, like, really trying to take all of this in, and you mentioned it looks like it predates, like, the Sundering, and so I think, I don't know, this would be a lot to just see, I think. And then I think I'd say, I know leadership in this country that would kill over some of these images.
I know.
And as you say that quiet, your raven mark warms. It doesn't burn, but it's warm. Like your favorite blanket.
I'm gonna investigate the vineyard picture just a little bit closer while that's happening.
Okay. As you get closer to the picture of the vineyard, you know this vineyard. You've seen it. It's the vineyard that you've been having visions of. But better. There are rows and rows and rows of different vegetables and fruits. You see apple trees and grape lines and blueberry bushes and strawberry bushes. You see just a bountiful harvest. And in the background is a giant keep. The way it's drawn and painted as the spires reach ever up into the sky. And there's ravens flying all around the towers. Do you look closer?
Yeah. Give it a full visual.
When you look closer, you can even see little tiny drawings of miniature people. And you get the sense just to show the scale of how big this keep really is, but you can start to make out some of the details. There are werewolves standing guard wearing armor. Some are walking arm in arm with vampires, but different. The only ones you've ever seen like that look like Mira with the eyes. They're walking out in the sun. You see humans. You see orcs and tieflings and elves and dwarves, even some drow.
Okay.
As you look at this, your curse mark burns. You can feel its nails digging into you. Remember what she promised. And then it stops.
Fuck you.
What? I didn't do anything.
Not you. For once, it's not you this time.
I don't. All of this is pointing to the possibility that we're supposed to be here right now. And I don't like being trapped. I don't like the word fate. It feels like I don't have any control.
When you say that, a very soft, silken voice speaks to you. And Karina, you don't hear it. This is only to quiet. My child, you always have a choice. Fate is just something that you have to choose for yourself. There's always a plan. I've been here waiting.
I think like Karina's gonna see the perplexion that just like crossed over Quiet's face. What was that?
I think we need to keep moving forward, or the psychosis is happening again.
Psychosis.
Yeah, this fucking talkie talks.
The talkie talks.
I thought that was only Chorus that did that.
Sometimes they spill out of them.
Alrighty then, I guess we can keep moving forward.
So you guys continue to move deeper.
Yeah.
There's more images on either side of this hallway, as well as the further deep you go. I talk with my hands too much. My camera keeps turning on and off. There are also statues, more of those same type of statues that you saw out front, but they're smaller. They're more to actual humanoid scale, and they start lining as the images start to fade out. They start lining either side of the hallway. And you can both feel eyes on you, but not in like the predatory sense where you feel like you're being watched, but almost like there's a comforting weight on you. Like that sense of danger that is, or danger sense that has been able to keep you both alive for so long, that hypervigilance you feel starting to wash away. You feel safe.
That's gonna make me anxious as shit.
That's what I was about to say. I think I'd step much closer to Karina with
She's
that.
gonna kind of do the same, just kind of like lean in. Do you feel like, this is gonna sound odd, do you feel like safe?
Yeah, it's fucking terrifying.
Exactly.
As you ask him that question, I don't know if this is going to come over the microphone, so if it doesn't, I apologize in advance, but you hear a raven caw in the background going,
It didn't come over.
damn it! That makes me so long! That makes me so mad.
That's funny.
And like the first one kind of did, and then
Yeah.
it was like,
I've been working on it for so long. That's very disappointing. Okay, so you hear a raven caw in the background. I told you. Everything's a choice.
did we both hear that?
Just quiet. Come, child. We have much to discuss.
I
Corinne
think
is gonna kind of cover. All right, I think you need to tell me what you're hearing in your head right now, because I do not like the look of your face.
whatever we're here to do is just right up ahead. I'm hearing talking, but it's not chorus. And honestly, when chorus talks, it hurts, and this voice is soothing, which makes me worried. Most traps are lined with sugar.
Yeah,
Always the pessimist.
Let's just move
I do not
forward.
like Let's get this over with. Get me out of here.
You guys go deeper into. So after probably about 30 minutes of walking, there's still more imagery dating back from Baldur's Gate, Waterdeep, a bunch of other places that you've only ever heard legends of. As you get closer, or what you assume is closer, you can kind of start to see the room change shape out in the future. You start to see different iconography of Valoria itself pre-sundering, and you see different trade routes, ships, people. Life is full and beautiful. And then you come upon a room, a giant antechamber, big, with ceilings that soar up so far that you can't make out the ceiling. And then in the center of the room is a little orb. You think it'd probably fit in the size in your hand, sitting on top of a pedestal. And behind that altar is a giant statue of a woman. Sleek, slender, flowy robes, ravens at her feet, wearing a mask. And for sake of simplicity, think Plague Doctor mask. The mask ends in a beak, and she's looking down at the ground at the altar itself, with a hand reached out in front of it, as if protecting it, and a raven perched right on her fingertip.
Like a real raven or a statue raven? Like part of the statue?
You really kind of can't tell right now.
I dare you to go touch it.
You can't. You wouldn't be able to reach her hand.
I meant the orb.
Oh.
I dare you to touch
I
it.
think that's what I think that's probably the beacon. I think that we have to...
You're the man here. I'm not doing it.
Hey, all right. 2 steps back and to my left. I'm talking to you. 2 steps
Me?
back and to my left. Follow me up.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry.
As you get closer to this beacon, Karina, you feel your curse mark burn hotter than it's ever burned before. You'll regret this.
Fuck.
You're throwing away power.
Go
Is that the
fuck
choice
yourself.
that you want to make? And it cuts out again. In quiet, you reach out and place your hand on the orb. And the room goes stark white, the brightest white you've ever seen. And then it dims to more of a soft, warm gray. And you're standing as you turn and look around. As the light dims and fades, you're floating in an endless starry sky. You float down, and your feet gently land on a platform. And standing before you is the Queen of Ravens herself. I've been waiting.
Not what I expected.
I seldom ever am.
Hello, I have lots of questions.
She comes up to you and, as a mother would, pushes your loose hand behind your ear, lifts your head up. Ask, child.
There's so many. First and foremost, why all of us? And why do I have this and he has that?
Your choices led you to receiving that mark versus mine.
Can I get rid of it?
Absolutely.
How?
Ask and you shall receive. You cut out.
Oh, ask who?
Me, child.
Please get rid of it.
She waves her hand. She places her hand upon the mark. Huh.
Huh? What do you mean, huh?
You've seen her.
Seen who?
Alara. She's spoken to you. She offered you something.
Pause. Who?
She didn't tell you her name. Of course not. You had a situation where somebody or something has been speaking to you, yes?
Yes.
That is an enemy older than time itself.
Well, that's not very comforting.
Her magic is very strong. And
But yours is stronger, right?
It used to be, child. I wish I could say that I had more. I am sorry. I thought I could get rid of that mark. But I can offer you my own. That is still within my power to do.
So I'd have both.
Yes. There are ways on this continent to dispel that mark. I just can't do it simply by waving my fingers anymore. It'll take more work to be rid of. But with mine, you'll be able to hear me more, and I will be able to shield you from its compulsion. You'll no longer be trapped by it, but should you give in to more nefarious deeds and seek more of what she offers, then its grip on you will strengthen.
Okay.
Would you like to receive my blessing, Karina?
Yes.
And with that, I want you to tell me your fondest memory. As Karina.
I was about to say, I figured it was Karina. Probably, like, I'm envisioning her and Crow sitting on a rooftop together, had just finished a mission, and for the first time in forever, she's laughing. Like, not quite like, like an actual, like, belly-busting laugh, but, like, as much as you can laugh with the pain that she's had in her life.
Mm-hmm.
Just sitting there sharing, like, some stolen, like, alcohol or something. that we've managed to scrounge up from the kitchen.
So an action that you achieved with your hands. Would I be right in assuming that?
Not really. It's more of the emotional feeling because she doesn't feel emotions like that.
Okay.
So for her to have that emotion right then, that was like happiness to her, or as close as she's ever known.
So with that, I have two thoughts, right? Because the way the Raven mark works is it marks a part of your body that has significance to you. And every mark is different dependent upon person. With that, I would say that your mark would either appear on your hand or over your heart.
I would say chest.
Oh, so you gave me a way more layered one than I was expecting.
Sorry.
You're fine. No, this is good. You feel a warm sensation in the center of your chest. And when you look down, you see a raven spreading its wings with its mouth open, looking up, kind of like what a traditional raven tattoo would look like, as if it's in flight, head up, wings, tail underneath. We can go into the details of the shape and placement later, because I think I have like a great, like it'd be super badass, but I don't want to say it on recording.
Just message me it later because I'll get it before stream. So
yeah, because I think it'd be dope as fuck. Anyway,
I'll try to get it before Sunday.
I don't think you'd be able to, because I'm picturing giant chess piece.
I could probably find something temporary, but we can talk about it later.
So there, child. You now bear my mark. I hope it does bring you some comfort.
Now, who do I talk to about getting rid of this?
The destination that you are headed currently, there is a group there, masquerading as something that they are not. They have what they refer to as scientists. Their alchemical competency is increasing exponentially. The mark that you received at the time of your transformation is based upon their science, as well as blood magic. Understand, I despise undead in any form.
Well, gee, thanks.
Speak not too fast, nor for me. And you feel like you just kind of got scolded by your mom a little bit. Like, not really in trouble, but I expect more. My magic does still exist within this world. The herbs that I have placed with special properties still exist. Karina, your path has been all about choice. All of your paths have been about choice. Yes, quiet, I know that you don't believe in fate, but fate exists. We all have a destiny, we all have a part to play of some kind. But we still get to choose it. Now, I can't say good things happen when we don't choose it. Bad things would, if we decide to shirk from our innate duties. Even I have a part to play. Oh, you all have a choice to make. Karina, you can become more than what you are currently if you choose to go down that path. You've been so full of anger and resentment and bitterness. The only person standing in your way is you. You've taken the first step.
Yeah, it's not the first time I've heard that today. Looks over at Quiet.
Yes, the two of you in this timeline have been quite fun to watch. I've been worried that...
Yeah, tell that to the Midnights, too.
I have been worried that you wouldn't choose to heal, because not only would you have destroyed yourself, but you would have destroyed roughly 5 others, 2 of which have not been born yet.
Excuse me?
I speak too much on that subject. There are things that have
I've
yet
only
to
known
happen.
one. Hold on.
There is a prophecy. I'm sure that it has been mentioned.
A time or two.
I know that your companion, Mira, is lost. She feels lost. She feels the weight, and I've not been able to guide her as much as I would have liked. Your friends are safe, by the way. They've been rescued.
Did we have a part in that?
What my disciple said outside was only partially true. But I will let him tell his story. Where was I? The prophecy. A child must be born of 3 bloodlines: vampire, lichen, and mortal. The powers of Valoria have twisted this countless times. The vampire and the werewolf must be of dusk-born in nature. Mira completes the vampire portion. I have a champion chosen to complete the lichen portion, and both of them together also simultaneously fulfill the mortal portion. Because a dusk-born lichen and a dusk-born vampire, while live quite extensive lives, are not immortal. They will return to me, and I will transition them into the next life as part of my duty as a goddess.
So what do you want me to do about that? Tell the girl to have a baby? Because that's not going to go well.
No, that's something she must choose for herself. Just... Interesting.
What are you seeing? You keep staring off into space. I mean, we are
What?
in space, but...
I see everything. I may not be able to communicate with all of you as much as I would like, but I am aware of the happenings.
It'd be helpful if you did.
Believe when I say I wish I could, but my powers are currently nearing their breaking point, keeping the void at bay.
The void.
Now you're beginning to ask the right questions.
Why are your powers dimming? What can we do to avoid this void?
Fulfill the prophecy.
Which one? There's multiple.
The true one, child, the one I just described. This child of prophecy will bring back the light. Not as it was before, it'll be something new. And because I know it's been misconstrued, please make sure that they know that the child will live. Yes, blood is required upon my altar at the Keep of Old. But its location never changes. I cannot direct you to it. I know that's what you're about to ask. You've all have already had a vision of one of the keys. Find the 3 keys, find the keep. Things will begin to make more sense. I do still have agents in play. Quiet, you've been, well, quiet throughout this entire process. I know you have questions.
I can appreciate everything that I just saw you do for Karina. And it is that is keeping me from screaming at you.
I understand that your anger. I was not there to protect you while that disgusting cult kept you prisoner. For that, I am sorry. Your life has been difficult, and I tried to send my oracle to assist you, and he was supposed to have his own body, but something went wrong.
I think as we push forward, I think seeing what you can do for Karina, I think, is enough to get started.
She's going to come up to you, and she's going to wrap you up in her arms and hug you.
I think that he would try to not resist that, but I don't know if Quiet has been hugged in more than a decade at all.
So you pull on Mac on Karina.
I mean, okay, all right. But so I don't think he's going to resist, but he's going to not be able to exactly take it because that's a foreign thing, I think. And I think that's probably more than any words could really do right now.
She's going to do the mom thing and rub the back of your head. I promise I've always been with you. I may not be able to speak to you, but I am always there. Our time is coming to a close. I must send you on your way. It's already been a day. I can answer one final question from both of you.
Quiet, you go ahead.
Shit, to be put on the spot like that.
I know.
We've seen a lot, and I mean, I think Karina's seen more, but everything that we've seen, that's real.
It is. Well, it could be. If you make it real.
My question, how long do we have until the void overtakes your power?
Time moves differently for me, child. I can't give you an accurate answer. For what is eons for me is millennia. I have that backwards. What is millennia for you is eons for me. While at the same time, what is moments for me is a day for you. We've already been conversing in this short amount of time that you've spent here with me in my domain. A day has already passed on Valoria.
Yeah. Timey-wimey.
Blibbity-wobbly, timey-wimey.
With that, children, know that I do love both of you. And I am proud of how far you've both come. I will not lie to you, the path ahead is full of danger. There will be more pain and suffering before this is over. But I believe in you, all of you. And with that, she waves her hand. And you wake up back in the antechamber. And where that raven was perched on that statue is the man that you met outside earlier, just looking at both of you. makes eye contact with you, Karina. Well, I guess I won't have to reap your soul after all. There's hope for you yet. I'm
Excuse me?
thankful. He lifts up a sleeve, and on his arm is a raven with a scythe underneath it. I guess since you both passed her test, introductions are in order. My name is Scythe Silverhand. I believe you know my brother. And with that...
Shut the fuck up!